Hey YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. I just got home from cutting the grass. It's a beautiful night. I think I'm gonna maybe have a nice glass of wine out here. Enjoy the view out there. It's really nice out there. So I want to ask you guys. Sorry. Somebody asked me, sent me a message asking me if it's a good idea to rent to own. And from what I know about it and what I've read or it's just a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Rent to own is something that you really need to get a lawyer to get involved before you do it. I strongly recommend to pay a lawyer. It's worth it because it could cost you a lot more in the long run with hassles. Rent to own is basically you do a lease for X amount of time, and let's say the going rent in your area is $1,000. Okay. So when you do rent to own, you'd pay $1,500 a month. That $500 a month for 3 years or 4 years of your lease will go towards the house itself, like a down payment on the house. But the problem is if there's been many cases where the person would do this, get into it, and then by the end of the term is up, they need to buy the house. But if the person doesn't qualify at the bank for a mortgage, they're screwed. They're in a lot of trouble because then they lose, and then the owner takes basically the house back and everything back. So rent to own, just so you guys know, is very dangerous. I do not recommend it because it's a very, very bad business investment. I think it's the worst thing, and especially, good for you. You want to get a house. Good for you. You want to enter the market. Good for you. You want to, lay roots and stuff. And I know how hard it is, believe me. And that's why I left the city. But yeah, rent to own, I don't think so, guys. I give it a thumbs down. I don't recommend if anyone knows any rent to own stories and they want to comment below and share with us, please do, because like I said, it's really, and everything's in favor of the owner. So and then basically the person renting has to pay the property tax, has to do any maintenance the house needs, has to do this, has to do that. Oh, it's not worth it. Because I know you're thinking, people that are thinking for rent to own, but you know what? I'm still going to have to pay property tax when I do own the property, so what's the difference? There's a big difference, okay? Strongly recommend that you guys really don't do this. I'm not an legal expert. I don't know anything. But what I could tell you is rent to own is a bad thing. Comment below. I'd like to know what you guys think about it. Look it up if you don't know much about it, but there's people that are desperate to get into the market, and they're getting into these Mickey Mouse deals, and the law doesn't recognize rent to own because it's not really the law recognizes payments, like making payments on a contract and stuff or whatever is available, but the law doesn't understand rent to own, and that's a problem. So it's like all those marijuana dispensaries, they don't know how to shut them down because there's no law or in place, or there's nothing to kind of, you know what I'm trying to say, right? So it's become a problem. So let me know what you guys think. Comment below, and rent to own, yay or nay?